Hi, hello. So, this is the next drawing pride flags as different types of aliens video. So last week I did the progress flag, the lesbian flag, the gay flag, and the bisexual flag, and now for this video, I'm going to be doing the trans flag, the non-binary flag, and the demi boy flag, and then the next video I'll do the demi girl flag, and then 2 other ones that I have not decided yet. Okay, so this video is going to be a little rushed. I think all of my videos are going to be rushed, but yeah. That's all I have to say, other than if you like this video, like and subscribe. If you like my art, like and subscribe. And I'm going to be starting commissions probably within the next 2 weeks. I'll make a video announcing that, but if you want to purchase art from me, now you can. Okay, now let's get on to the actual video. So, the first drawing I did in order is I did the trans flag. So, I wanted to, like with my last video, I wanted to represent trans women. I think a lot of violence happens against them, and I think it'd be better for them to be represented because of that, you know, and there's a lot of stigma. Because you don't really, like, with trans men, it's usually, oh, they're just confused if it's going to be somebody who's transphobic. If it's a trans woman, it's more likely, more like, I don't know. To me, what I've seen, at least on the internet, is more hostile. So, that's I drew a trans woman alien. And for this, I wanted it to give off a very ethereal energy. Even though this is an alien, I wanted it to be very ethereal. So, I gave her a lot of, like, accessories and adornments, and her suit. I also kind of wanted her to look like a porcelain doll. I don't know, I just kind of did. So I tried to make her skin very porcelain doll-like. And then the accent color, because I realized when I was coloring this, I added gold because I felt like it was getting washed out, so it needed some gold. But for the more etherealness, I like the extra adornments, the little crown, and she has six arms. So 2 of her arms are holding up or like flipping up her hair. 1 arm is down, and then 1 arm is up, and then the other 2 arms are behind her back, and then you can kind of see them in the drawing. This character has had the most arms out of every character I've drawn, and probably will for the rest of the series, because I'm not very good at placing arms once it gets past 4 arms. I also decided that while sketching, I kind of wanted to make her kind of based off of like a bird. But I ended up not figuring out a good hairstyle because I wanted the hair to be feathers and I couldn't figure it out. So she just got very long, silky hair, and then bird wings for ears. I saw it on Pinterest and I thought it was cool, and I thought it would match with that sort of more ethereal energy I wanted. Another thing is I gave her a slight amount of makeup, but you will see that when I'm rendering. Is that I gave her a very slight amount of makeup to. Where there's blue blush on one side, blue blush on the other, and then lips, there's pink blush on the top and blue blush on the bottom. And I also did this throughout the body. I wanted her to have I wanted her to pretty much have an equal amount of pink and blue because her skin was going to be white, so I just tried to even out the pink and the blue. I did have a trouble with the tone of pink that's on the trans flag, so I changed it to a more pinky tone, because on the pink tone on the trans flag is much more of a red pink, and whenever you darken that, it just turns red, and I didn't want it to be red. I wanted it to be pink, or I made it more of a pink than a red pink. Other than that, I really enjoyed this drawing. Like, I had a really fun time drawing it. It did take me a while, but I had a lot of fun time, and yeah. Let's go on to the next one. Hello, I'm back. So the next one I drew was the non-binary flag. So the first thing I knew is I wanted this character to look really cool, and I wanted this character to kind of not be the opposite of the trans flag, but the trans flag one was more based on if this was a alien that like stayed and was very involved on the culture on our planet. But I wanted this alien to be more like assimilated into like the greater society and the galaxy. So like tech and stuff like that to give you like, and so I decided I wanted this character, I wanted them to have a like cyber aspects. Like as you can see in the sketch, I'm sketching out a mask, and it's supposed to protrude out kind of like a muzzle, because I was looking at references and I thought it looked really cool. And then there's supposed to be a bit of it like, because that's cyborgy, that goes down the neck, and I wanted there to be lights. And then the gun, I didn't draw the gun very good, which is okay. I'm not great at drawing guns. I'll get better. But overall, I really liked this drawing. I really liked the mask, even though it was kind of a pain to draw. And some other things is I wanted this character to kind of look like a fighter. So I gave them scars and tattoos to like make them look more, I don't know how else to explain it other than assimilated into the culture that space is, at least in my universe. So I will talk about one thing is when I was doing their hair, I knew I wanted it to be, so I have a non-binary friend, and I based it off of their hair, sorta, because they usually have their hair up and then they have a part of it shaved, but I just lifted up the shaved part more. So, and then I put the hair up because I thought it looked cool, and I thought it would be good, especially for a character who needs to keep hair out of their face. For the colors, I just kind of did them. This character is mostly black because I like the color black. I don't know. But I wanted to make sure, I wanted the skin to be purple. I already knew that, and I wanted there to be pops of yellow, and then for it to be mostly purple and black, because I thought the yellow, this is the one piece I didn't use an accent color on, is because the yellow is so contrasting to the purple and the black that I didn't need it. And then I didn't use very much white. Like, there was white hair, and then on the back of the gun where the ammo is, it's white, but other than that, I didn't use very much white. It's a lot of purple and black. I also, for the gun, I didn't know what type of gun it was until I got informed I was basing it off of a grenade launcher, and then it was too late, so that's why it looks weird, is because I thought I was drawing a normal gun, and it was a grenade. I also, I added these little, like, cartoony sort of words. I don't know if I was supposed to or not, or I should have or not. I realized I need to do it I was going to do it with every drawing, but I forgot to do it for, like, 2 of the drawings in this video, which sucks, but I guess it's okay. And, yeah. Another thing is I had a hard time making the mask look 3D and like look like it's like protruding out from the face, which I still don't think I did a great job at that, but I did try really hard, and I think I do like the way the mask turned out. I think all the highlights and shadows on it made it look like it was shiny, which I wanted it to look shiny. And another thing that was kind of difficult was all the light sources, because I had light sources all on the face and the neck, and then I had a light source on the guns, and then I had a general light source that just covered the whole area. But yeah, overall, this was just, I'm going to keep on just repeating myself, but overall, this was, like, super fun. I really like this drawing, and I think this character is super badass. Actually, I think I might repurpose this bits and pieces of this character design for my comic, or when I make my comic, but I am going to make it more comic friendly, because right now this character is not very comic friendly because of the mask. But yeah. I don't have really much to say other than I really did like this drawing, and now let's go on to the next one. Okay, last but certainly not least, this one is Demi Boy. So, for the drawings, I just decided to do this one first for no particular reason other than I felt like doing it. I don't know. Either way, for this character, I wanted them to be kind of like based off of the blue made me think of plants, which is weird because I know most plants are green, but blue makes me think of green, and then green makes me think of plants. So I wanted this character to kind of be like a plant, but like cybernetic plants. So what I ended up doing was, for this character design, they have these mechanical horns, a mask where you can see like plants and like little caterpillars on the inside of the mask, and then a tube that goes out of the mask into a backpack where there are butterflies and flowers and plants like growing on the inside of it. I thought it was really cool, and I thought maybe this character, they needed something to breathe. Maybe they can't breathe most of the air in places where they go, so they have to wear this mask of this so that they can breathe because of their natural environment. But I don't know. So for this character design, obviously, I did use a standout color of green, but it's not very apparent. I also did make more intense blues, but to make it look like it was glowing. Other than that, I pretty much stayed really strict on the color palette of gray and white and blue, because pretty much that's all this drawing is. I didn't shade the eye. I didn't feel like it. So I made the eye glow, which I think overall made this look way more cool. And yeah, I did realize this. When I post the drawings onto Twitter, I'll fix this, but I ended up forgetting to shade the necklace thing that I made, so yeah, I forgot about that. So I'll fix it and then it'll be posted. Follow my Twitter if you want to see the fulls of these drawings, because Instagram crops it really weird, and Twitter, I know you can save and download the photos, and so because these drawings are meant to be like wallpapers, so if you want to use them as a wallpaper, go ahead. So for this character, like I said, I wanted them to kind of like, the idea is for them to like have to live off of plants. So I gave them a plant tattoo because I thought that he would look good in that tattoo. And I also tried to make him, because for those of you who don't know, the same definition is for demi boy and demi girl, but flipped. For demi boy, it is somebody who is androgynous but also feels more like masculine, you're not exactly a dude or a boy, but you feel a little bit androgynous, or a lot, but you also kind of feel like this. It's kind of an in-between. I'm a demi girl, so I completely understand, but I understand if some people don't. I tried to make him as androgynous but masculine. So I think I did a good job. I don't know. I think I made him a little too androgynous, but I was trying to like not make him too overtly masculine. So I gave him short hair, but like I tried to like make it a little bit longer, and I also gave him, again, to keep it androgynous, I kind of gave him bigger eyelashes for that same reason, is to like balance it, because I think being androgynous isn't being neither, it's more of balancing the two to make you, to make you androgynous is balancing the two types of styles, so I tried to balance it. Overall, I think I really like this drawing. I think it looks super like cool. I'm probably gonna make the demi girl drawing the same species of alien, but in pink, because I think it would look really, really cool, and maybe even in like a similar pose, so you could like flip them, and like it'd be like, oh, they're cool, they're matching. Yeah, I thought that would be really cool if I made a matching. And and for anyone who wants to know, for the tanks that like the butterflies are in, basically what I did is I put a base color down, and then I got one of the square brush in the painting part in Procreate, and I just kind of like daubed it and kind of just guessed the general shape of plants and flowers, and I daubed those in, and then I added a layer that looked like glass on it. And then I added another layer of blue, and then I set it to add. That's what I did, in case anyone wants to know. But yeah, I think this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching if you did. Subscribe if you like my art. Subscribe. Subscribe. And thank you guys. Oh, also, if you want to be more part of this community, I have a Discord server. I have a Drawing Your OC series, so you can submit your OC and a bunch of other fun stuff. There's nice people to talk to. Sometimes I talk on there, not very often. I'm not very good at typing, so I'm not very social, but I'm trying to change that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Pride Month, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.